You have to wonder what kind of person wants to be a local politician. They have to sit through endless public meetings, promote themselves, and absorb complaints constantly.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like the life of a reporter. But at least politicians get to throw those Tootsie Rolls out at the Christmas parade.
Well, politicians get more complaints though, right?
Well, that's if they make themselves available. In the race for Carlsbad mayor, Councilman Keith Blackburn declared that he was easier to get a hold of than his peers. Quote, "I am the only council member with a direct city email and telephone."
Well, actually, 2 other Carlsbad City Council members list their home phone numbers on their business cards.
We called Blackburn to see what he could have been talking about. He admitted that his statement in the ballot book was false.
The Padres nearly had a miracle season this year. Then they collapsed.
But it's amazing they were even competitive to the last day, considering how little they spent on their players. The New York Times put a finer point on it after the team's last game. Quote, "The San Diego Padres began the season with the 29th highest payroll in baseball, at just under $38 million, or about 2/3 of what the Yankees spent on their left side of their infield."
Well, that's referring to Yankees third baseman Alex Rodriguez and shortstop Derek Jeter. For you non-baseball fans, Rodriguez is the guy who was supposedly dating Madonna, and Jeter's pretty much dated everyone.
And they get paid a lot of money to play baseball. A combined $55.6 million this year alone. Now, the Padres' payroll for their entire team was only $38 million on opening day. That's about 2/3 of Rodriguez and Jeter's combined salaries, making the statement true.
The San Diego Unified School District is scrambling to avoid major budget cuts next year with a parcel tax on the November ballot.
Supporters claim the district is cut as much as possible. In their official ballot statement, they say the district, quote, cut 500 plus administrators.
The district's latest monthly staffing report says it has only 75 fewer administrators than it did 2 years ago.
The district spokesman, however, defined administrator in a different way. He said it's anyone who's not a teacher. And he pointed to the fact that 534 central office positions have been cut.
But those weren't a bunch of bureaucrats and managers. Among those 534 cuts were 239 assistants who worked with disabled children, another 10 were bus drivers, and 4 were, yes, teachers. They just were classified as central office employees.
It's too much of a stretch to call them administrators, and it implies they were just overhead. So we deemed it false.
That's all we've got for this installment of San Diego Fact Check. Thanks for joining us. I'm Scott Lewis.
And I'm Andrew Donahue for voiceofsandiego.org.